Hi, this is Leah, and I blog at livingalifeoffreedomnow.com. Today I wrote a blog post about feeling like a failure and if it's real or imagined. And this is something that I have felt in my own life for a long time now, just that real feeling that I'm a failure. And for me, it's been very much about because I haven't achieved the level of success that I want, then I must be a failure. So it's sort of, I guess, it's that very black and white thinking, that very right and wrong type of thinking, good and bad, very extreme. And this is something I've been carrying around with me for a long time now. And I've known that it hasn't served me. I know that it doesn't bring up good feelings. And I know that that type of thinking and that belief and that mindset is not going to lead me to where I want to be and to living the life of freedom that I desire. So I guess really what brought this about was just moving forwards and taking action. That's really what's brought all this up again and thrown it up for me and brought up all of my stuff. So really what happened is that I've been holding on to this failure for many, many years now. And on Saturday, when my husband and I were having our little freedom trip and doing something that for us is about the type of life that we want to live, the freedom that we want to have in our life. So we were doing that on what would you call it? A headland, I guess, like on a hilltop over the ocean. And on my blog post, I'll actually post some pictures of the view because it's extraordinary. So anyway, we were lying on the grass at Burleigh Headland, and I looked down at the throw rug that I had brought with us that we were laying on, and I noticed that, well, I've got it here, so I'll show you. It's actually a throw rug that I made years ago, and I don't know if you can see that, but I actually plaited fabric and then sewed it down. It's all fully quilted, and I also this is some trimming that I sort of wove into flowers, and that goes all the way down the length of the throw rug as well. And this is something that I did many years ago as a business that I actually quit my corporate job for, and it was a creative business, something that I loved doing, and I really thought that I wanted to spend my time doing that and making money from that. Anyway, I did quit doing that, but the point is I actually thought I failed at it. And it wasn't until I was laying on the grass and I looked down at this quilt and I thought, I didn't actually fail, I actually quit. There's many reasons why I quit, and it wasn't necessarily because it wouldn't have worked. I think it was probably more about the realization that I would only be making money if I was building something like that, which takes a lot of time. So I think that maybe it was a lot of the wealth books I was reading and the realization that I was actually providing a service and that was limited to the amount of time that I put into it. So, I mean, there was that thrown in there as well. But the point is that I had been carrying around this idea that I failed, and I actually hadn't. I quit. And there's a quote that, I mean, I guess I'm sure you read it everywhere as well. I see it regularly on Facebook, and it says, you haven't failed until you quit trying. And that's really what I've done over the years. I have quit trying. And this, with what I'm doing right now, with blogging and this journey that I'm on, I am determined that I will achieve the level that I need to achieve to live the life I want to live. It just feels, I feel it at my core that I'm not going to quit this. This is what I want. This is what I desire. And I'm going to do whatever it takes. I mean, some days I can tell you it's tough. It's learning what you need to learn, moving through your own stuff. It's not easy, but it's not hard either, right? It's not hard. It's achievable. It's manageable. You can push through it. You can step out of your comfort zone and not fall apart. And that's what I'm learning every day. But that was huge for me, just to realize that I've been carrying around this idea of myself that I'm a failure. and I don't follow through, and you know, all this other stuff that really, it just doesn't serve me and it has not done me well. So in your life, look at things that you think you failed at, and is it real or is it imagined? And just really look at the facts, right? Look at the facts. Take the feelings and the emotions out of it, and just really look at the facts. And so what? Really? So what if you failed? So what if I failed at things? What does it matter? It doesn't make us failures for life unless we choose to let it or allow it to make us failures for life. So see how you go with that, because it was just so powerful for me to realize that, you know, I actually didn't fail, I quit, and I can cease looking at myself in that way. And I can cease seeing myself as a failure, and which really is just so not productive at all. So I hope that helps, and I hope you enjoy my blog post, and I'll see you in my next post or my next video. Thank you.